All right, two very important games are on the card later tonight. It is the semi-finals of the Africa Cup of Nations. Let's have a confirmation of those fixtures in graphics on your screen now. Talking about the all-important game between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Bafana of South Africa. And then on the other hand, the host nation, Cote d'Ivoire, will be up against giant killers DR Congo, who unexpectedly have found themselves in the semi-finals of the tournament. Okay, let's quickly go to Bouaké now and join our correspondent, Adeyemo, who's been covering the Africa Cup of Nations for us. Glad to have you on the program at this time, Adeyeni. It is less than 2 hours to kick off. What can you observe around the stadium? I do not expect a full stadium today because the host nation, Ivory Coast, will be playing in Abidjan, and so I expect a lot of locals to want to go see that game in Abidjan, other than coming to see Nigeria and South Africa play. But of course, we have a huge Nigerian community in Cote d'Ivoire. What can you tell us as regards the build-up to this important game between South Africa and Nigeria?
Promise, yes. Bon après-midi, promise. Good afternoon. Yes, like you said, Ivory Coast will be playing at the Bimpe in Abidjan. But to be honest with you, some people came from Abidjan to Bouaké on a 5-hour trip to watch Nigeria play. Yes, they are Nigerians based in Ivory Coast, but they are here and they are trooping in thousands, coming in, settling down here in Bouaké. Yeah, there are little and a few changes to the lineup. Masai Samuel is coming in for Zaidu Sanusi in the lineup. But so far, so good. Fars are coming in. They are settling down. Security is on point. Everywhere is barricaded. Everybody is going through with their tickets. If you don't have your ticket, you can't come in. The organization is on point. The infrastructure is on point. The quality of this tournament is really on point. I think Ivory Coast are really, really ready to host this, and they are wanting to win it. But concerning the games here, Nigerians are hoping we get to the final against South Africa.
Okay, well, you said everything is on point. Absolutely has to be on point. The Africa Cup of Nations is the continent's premium football competition, and everything just have to be on point. But Adeyemo, your French is not yet on point, and perhaps you have to learn more French before you get back to Nigeria. Okay, you saw the pitch earlier today. What can you tell me about the facility out there in Bouaké? What can you tell me about the pitch where the Super Eagles will be playing on later today? Because this will be their first experience in Bouaké since the tournament started.
Yeah, promise. When we came in this morning, they were dressing up the pitch, wetting the pitch, because the weather here is cold. It's like there's an Harmattan season here. It's different from Abidjan. The weather here is cold and it's sunny, so they have to wet the pitch. The cleaners are cleaning the chairs, making sure there are no litters on the floor, making sure everywhere is neat for every supporter to sit properly, making sure that everybody enjoys the game later tonight. But everything is in good shape. Everything is organized properly. Ivory Coast are really ready for this tour.
Okay, before I let you go, Adeyemo, what are Nigerians out there in Cote d'Ivoire saying about this game and about the Super Eagles' run to the semi-final, especially when you consider the fact that the target given to the coach, Jose Pesero, was to get to the semi-finals? Are Nigerians out there still very optimistic that the Eagles can go beyond this stage and get to the finals of the tournament?
Yes, promise. When the starting lineup came out, what everybody first said was, which means, thank God, Osimhen is back, he's starting. I think everybody's hopes are on the high right now. We are hoping that we get to beat South Africa with our danger man back. And we are hoping things work in our favor tonight. Because, like I always say, we're a praying nation. So what everybody is praying for and what we are hoping for is for us to win the game tonight. So there is no doubt in our minds. We are high in spirit here. We are high in confidence here with the players. And we are hoping we get to win this game tonight against the Bafana of South Africa.
All right, Adeyemo, I never knew you to be a very prayerful person, but I guess the Super Eagles, the pressure of supporting the Super Eagles is making you prayerful out there in Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, we need to pray. We need to pray. We need to pray and fast. Thank you, Promise.
All right,
Merci
thank you
beaucoup.
so
Thank
much for
you.
your time on the program today. We'll get back to you for more updates in our subsequent bulletins. All right. Away from that, talking about the Super Eagles, they won't be lacking in support. Adeyemo just said earlier that a number of Nigerians in their hundreds have trooped in from Abidjan. Abidjan actually is the commercial nerve center of Ivory Coast, where we have a huge Nigerian population. They have all, started moving down to Bouaké to support the Super Eagles. But the Nigerian Supporters Club, we've got about 3 or 4 factions of them. They've all been in Côte d'Ivoire since the tournament started to support the team. And we can show you highlights of some of the Supporters Club who have been trumpeting and creating awareness around Bouaké, around Abidjan, telling all who cares to listen that the Nigerian team will not be lacking in support as far as their games is concerned.
Football is like a religion in Nigeria, and anybody who doesn't do football is not part of ours. May the spirit of Nigeria continue to guide you. Amen. Thank you so much, Shegun Odegbami. We are grateful. Rise, compatriots, Nigeria's call to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with our mind, one nation bonded, freedom, peace and unity.
I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart on behalf of all generations of Green Eagles and Super Eagles. Look, without the supporters, Nigerian football and the Super Eagles brand, the biggest, would never be the same.
Yes.
You are the people that give us the energy, the oxygen, the inspiration to go out to the field of play and do beyond what we are capable of doing. We are really grateful to you.
Thank you.
You have done a lot of sacrifices to this country, to Nigeria. See, you are in Côte d'Ivoire now. Nobody can compensate you except God Almighty. Let us all mobilize all Nigerians who are in Côte d'Ivoire so that they can all come and support us, particularly from tomorrow. God bless you all. Thank you.